Whether you are dealing with the philosophies of Milton Friedman, F.A. Hayek, John Maynard Keynes, Ludwig von Mises, or any other major market economist, the basis of rationale rarely leaves the money sequence. It is like a religion. Consumption analysis, stabilization policies, deficit spending, aggregate demand. It exists as a never-ending, self-referring, self-rationalizing circle of discourse where universal human need, natural resources, or any form of physical life-supporting efficiency is ruled out by default and replaced by the singular notion that humans seeking advantage over each other for money alone, motivated by their own narrow self-interest, will magically create a sustainable, healthy, balanced society.
There is no life coordinate in this whole theory, this whole doctrine. What are they doing? What are they doing? What they're doing is tracking money sequences. That's all it is tracking money sequences, presupposing everything that matters. One, that there's no life coordinates. Wow, no life coordinates. Two, that all the agents are self-maximizing preference seekers. That is, they think of nothing other than themselves and what they can get most for themselves. That's the notion, that's the ruling notion of rationality. Self-maximizing choice. And the only thing that they're interested in self-maximizing is money or commodities. Well, where does social relations come in? It doesn't, except in the exchange to self-maximize. Where do our natural resources come in? They don't, except to exploit. Where does the family come in as being able to survive? It doesn't. They have to have money in order to purchase any good. Well, shouldn't an economy deal somewhere with human need? Isn't that what the fundamental issue is, to satisfy human needs? Oh, need isn't even in your lexicon. You dissolve it into wants. And what is a want? That means money demand that wants to buy. Well, if it's money demand that wants to buy, it's got nothing to do with need, because it may be the person has no money demand and desperately needs, say, water supply. Or it may be money demand wants a gold toilet seat. Well, where does it all go? To the gold toilet seat. And you call this economics? Like, it's really, when one thinks of it, it's got to be the most bizarre delusion in the history of human thought.
Vamos de camino a un congreso. Erastus Hamm, aquí presente, va a hablar en el congreso en nombre de la empresa Dow Chemical. Nuestro plan consistía en que Dow explicara por primera vez en su historia cómo calcula exactamente el valor de la vida humana en metálico. ¿Serviría para que los banqueros se lo pensaran dos veces? Había llegado el momento de averiguarlo.
Thank you very much. On May 1st, we are releasing the beta version of Acceptable Risk, the world's first market-smart risk calculator to help you find out instantly what risks are or are not acceptable from a bottom-line business perspective. Will Project X be just another skeleton in the closet, something your company comes to regret, or will it be a golden skeleton? A complex case is IBM's sale of technology to World War II Germany for use in identifying certain populations. This was very bad, of course, but no one can deny they were profitable, and although the issue remains a skeleton in the closet, in retrospect, it is quite clearly golden. Now, you may have heard the joke. How many Americans does it take to screw in a light bulb? 12. 1 to climb the ladder and 11 to file the lawsuit. What about Indians? Oh, just 1. We would, of course, never wish to imply that an Indian life is worth more or less than another. I myself believe in the sanctity of all life. But the market has its own logic, and if we're willing to live with it, we must make the most of the choices it makes. Because if there's one thing that we at Dow want you to remember today, it's that the only good skeleton is a gold skeleton. Ooh. Surprise. This is Gilda. She's the mascot for the Dow Acceptable Risk program. Gilda is here to basically tell you that if you have a skeleton in the closet, it may not be just a skeleton. It could very well be a golden skeleton as well. And as you move into a future of ever-increasing complexity and ever-increasing opportunities, Dow Acceptable Risk can assure you that your touch will be the Midas one. And I'd like to finish with a little poem. I'd rather be handsome than homely, I'd rather be youthful than old. If I can't have a bushel of silver, I'll do with a barrel of gold. So thank you very much. We hope you come up and get a closer look.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you for having us. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Here's a keychain. Thank you very much. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
good. Unfortunately, I don't have a card anymore. I've ran out of them. So.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, you were one of the earlier speakers. Thanks.
Yes, so that's a pleasure.
Thank you
it's
very much.
It's definitely very interesting. Is it applicable? Is your model applicable to anything? I mean, is it applicable? Can we use it in risk management?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I'll have our risk management guys take a look at it because we do a lot of interesting things. So.
Wonderful. Oh, this is interesting. So.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Okay. Take care.
Yes, hello.
Hello, sorry.
Your case was, I want to introduce a new product on the market. And you, as I understood it, is that your risk assessor will work out what is to human impact threat to humans, as opposed to how much money can you make us. Whichever way you do this, you're going to cost some lives, right?
But
if you're going to make some money in the process of it, then it's acceptable. Is that right?
That's pretty much, that's exactly what I said. I mean, it's, so did you find that not...
No, I thought it was refreshing, actually.
Okay.
¿Fresca? Pretendíamos que fuera impactante, no fresca, la verdad. A nosotros nos parece tan fresca como el Kool-Aid para la gente de Jonestown.
The mass suicide and murder of more than 900 Americans took cyanide-laced fruit punch from their spiritual father and then lay down to die.
Es lo que tienen las sectas. Lo que le resulta impactante a los que no están en ella, a sus miembros, les parece normal. ¿Por esa razón a los banqueros les parece normal la codicia sin límites? Y si es así, ¿quién es el líder de esta secta? Este es Milton Friedman. Nos dijeron que era el economista más influyente del mundo.
Did government play a role in this? Very little. Only by keeping the road clear for human greed and self-interest to promote the welfare of the consumer.
En este libro, Friedman utiliza la palabra libertad 374 veces. Pero con libertad no se refería a esto. Se refería a esto, a la libertad de las empresas para sacar beneficios con independencia del riesgo que supusiera para las personas y sin interferencia del gobierno.
Dr. Milton Friedman, a scientist, a careful thinker, and a great teacher.
The hero of freedom, Milton Friedman.
I sought out Dr. Friedman and had the great pleasure and privilege of meeting him and his economist wife, Rose. And we've all become friends, and now I call him Milton.
Si queríamos comprender la forma de pensar de los banqueros, teníamos que coincidir con el gurú de la codicia. Solo había un problemilla. Pero aunque Friedman ya no está entre nosotros, sus seguidores mantienen vivo su legado.
Okay, so we should go in there.
Yeah.
Oh, great, thank you.
Uncle Milty, if I call.
Estos tíos pertenecen al think tank, el laboratorio de ideas del libre mercado. Se han gastado miles de millones de dólares de sus empresas para intentar convencernos a todos de que si dejamos que las empresas hagan lo que quieran, todo irá de maravilla.
Esto es una especie de gesta. Queremos arreglar el mundo y queremos saber qué tenemos que hacer para hacerlo.
Propiedad privada, Estado de Derecho y un gobierno que no imponga normas ni controles sobre el mercado.
Muchas veces se condena a las empresas y deberíamos luchar para que no fuera así. El libre mercado se censura y debemos trabajar para evitarlo.
A mayor riqueza, mayor eficacia, más innovación y, en general, todo bueno.
Riqueza.
Dinero. Privatización.
Riqueza.
Dinero.
Libertad individual.
Privatización.
Libre mercado. Propiedad.
Gran cantidad de dinero.
Capitalismo y libertad.
Riqueza y prosperidad.
Lo íbamos pillando igual que millones de personas más.